It's a beautiful sunny day. Just thought I'd nip out for a couple of days. It's quite a nice day. I thought I'd nip out. I'll only be out 2 nights. It's Tuesday. I need to be back on Thursday. I'm going to chat to you properly a bit later. So meanwhile, many thanks for joining me. Look who's here. We have had some sun. It's not hot and it's not cold, it's just right for cruising. Lovely. Through the gap. Another successful exit. No boats coming up behind me. No boats in sight at all. There's none moored up beyond Bridge 18, and there are no boats coming down. I want to say a big thank you and give a huge apology to Kevin and Linda. They came to see me especially when I was at the Western Island Pumping Station Museum, where I am a trustee. We were in steam that day. I had said that I would be there, and they very kindly came out to see me. So thank you very much. Not only did they come to see me, but they brought me a goodies bag as well of Somerset delights, because the museum is based in Somerset on the Somerset levels, and that was a real treat. I had cheese sticks, fudge, what else? Oh, honey. Yes, honey. I haven't opened the honey yet, but I've made a start on everything else. And there were some cheese top rolls, I'm pleased to say. So that was a real delight. I should have mentioned them when I published the video, which had the thumbnail title, Can We See the Sea? And I completely forgot to do it. That was quite an involved video, bringing together lots of different topics, lots of different visits. There was a lot of footage that I'd taken, and I just overlooked to include my thank you to them. They live locally, so they didn't have to come far, which was great for them, but I would just like to apologise and thank you so much for taking the trouble to come to see me. And I was really pleased that you enjoyed your visit to the museum. So many apologies, many thank yous. The other thing I'd like to mention is that when I publish a video on YouTube, I do get some email notifications that people have made a comment. I don't get notifications on every comment. I think that's something to do with the way viewers are set up with their subscriptions and so forth. But I do try and answer all the comments. It can be a bit hard going at times, but there are still occasions when I will get a notification and I will click on reply, which does open up in the YouTube video that I've published, and the comment isn't there for me to respond to. And that is very annoying for me, and it has happened recently. I can't remember who it was, but it's happened quite a few times. very often there is one comment virtually on each video that I cannot get to answer because it's just not in the system. I don't know why that is. There's nothing I can do about it. So if anyone has given a comment and I've not responded, I do apologise. But it is difficult for me to, well, I don't think there's anything I can actually do about it. If I could, I would. So many thanks to everyone that comments. I think you all know that your comments and support and encouragement means a great deal to me. So I've just come up from Skew Bridge. I'm going very slowly at the moment. I was passing moored boats, as you saw. There's another moored boat up on the right hand side here. I think it also makes it easier for you to hear what I'm saying. There's no boats behind me, so I'm alright, don't need to rush. As I say, it's a lovely day. The sun is out, it's right up there at the moment, which is lovely. It's not too hot. And it's a lovely day for a cruise. I'm coming up to Bridge 20, which is round a bend. It's hidden away. There is a boat in front of me. I didn't hear them sound their horn when they went through. I'm going so slowly that I don't think I'll have a problem if I meet a boat. I actually enjoy it when I'm moving slowly like this. You've got time to absorb all around you, see what's going on. I did want to talk about the Cosgrove series. That will shortly come to an end. There are 2 more episodes to be published. One will be published this Sunday and the last one probably the following Sunday. There have been 14 episodes in all, so quite a mammoth programme. But I think if anyone is going to watch it from start to finish, they will be able to binge watch, as many people seem to like to do these days. It was all filmed in May. Here we are in September, so I have spun it out somewhat, but there is a reason for that, which I will explain. Hello. Yeah, you okay? You okay being on film? I'm just doing some filming now as I come past, as you probably heard.
Yes.
You can wave at the camera.
Hello.
All the best. Nice to see you again. Cheers. I was just going to explain about why I produced the videos and published them in the way that I did. I worked extensively for maybe a fortnight, day in, day out. There's a strand right in front of the camera. Excuse me a minute. Not sure if that strand was visible or not, but I worked extensively for a fortnight getting the main editing done, and that was very intensive, and I think it took its toll. But the idea was it would give me a bit of a break through the summer, and I would do in-fill videos at the same time, midweek ones, which is what I've done. And I think from my point of view that has worked out very well. And as I say, anyone that is going to find the channel and wants to watch a cruising series all in one go, they will all be in that playlist for the Cosgrove trip. So I'm pleased about that. Anyway, I have since done another trip on the Leicester line, and that is a trip I made to Kilby Bridge. That will be my next published series of cruising videos. There will be other videos as well, which I'll talk about in a moment, but the Kilby Bridge trip it's going to be quite something. There are lots of locks to go through, Foxton locks, other locks. The weather was good, far better generally than the Cosgrove trip. Spiders and things running up the camera. Go away, dear me. It will be far more colourful. We had a lot of sunshine. It's going to be a great series. Now on that one, I only filmed the outward journey. I didn't film coming back as well. There will be a number of episodes. I can't say at the moment how many it will be, but I'm really looking forward to getting the editing done on that, and I think you're going to be very pleased with it. I am also working on a number of other videos. My video that had the thumbnail title All Mixed Up, which was a mix of all different sorts of things, was very well received, and a lot of people said, can I do some more of that? So I've done a lot of filming on canal related topics, which I will mould into 1 or 2 videos. The difficulty is that I use so many different cameras for different angles and things like that, and I also do a lot of filming on different days of the same topic but in different locations, and I have to store all this data, all this footage has to be stored and manipulated and managed, and that's not always easy. So there's going to be a lot of time involved in collating that information and producing that sort of video, an all mixed up video. Apart from that, I'm working on other videos as well. I've still got the van video to finish off. I've done a lot of filming for that months and months ago. I just need to do some filming inside the van and show you what's what, and then that will all need editing. I haven't started that one. And I've got 1 or 2 other special ones which I won't mention now, but I'm going to be busy in the months ahead and into the winter period. So I hope to keep on producing the videos week in, week out as best I can. If there's going to be a lull, I'll certainly let you know. Just check and make sure there are no boats behind me. I can't see that clearly in the screen actually. So if there's going to be a lull in production, I'll let you know. Meanwhile, I hope you'll keep watching and commenting and giving me your encouragement. It does mean a great deal. Well, I said that earlier, didn't I? Boring when you get repetitive, but I just want you to know that it is really appreciated. So I've just come under Bridge 21. I don't think I've ever been so slow between Bridge 20 and 21 before, but there are often moored up boats by Bridge 21. I'm actually going to be away this coming weekend when I publish the penultimate video. I will be around though to answer comments, but I'm not sure exactly when. I'm going to visit my dear old dad. I think many of you know he's 97. He's doing very well indeed. He lives with my brother and he's well looked after, and he's got all his faculties about him, which is excellent. He's getting a bit frail now. At that age you do tend to get a little bit unsteady, but he copes very, very well indeed. It's a little while since I've seen him, can't quite remember when offhand, so I'll be popping along at the weekend to see him and spending a few days with him. I'm really looking forward to that. Just coming under Bridge 23. I rather like it along here. It's quite shady, so it's not necessarily a good place to moor up overnight, but it's very pleasant indeed. Canals are much quieter now, very few movements. There are normally some boats moored along here, but there are none today. As I say, it's not a good place to moor overnight if you want some sun for your solar panels, that sort of thing. But it is a lovely spot here, and just ahead of me is what I call the unofficial winding hole, where boats up to 50-55 feet can actually turn and go back. So it's quite popular here for that reason as well. If someone is coming out from Yelvertoft Marina where I moor, or say from Crick Marina, and just want a short hop and turn and be able to go back, then this is where they would come. I think that's part of the popularity of this position. I have mentioned this winding hole many times before, so regular viewers will be aware of it. As I say, it's not an official one, it's not marked on any maps, so it probably doesn't get dredged or anything, so there is always a risk of grounding if you're going to use it. But the times I've turned here, I've had no problems at all. Bridge 24 is now coming up. And there's a boat coming towards me as well. Again, it's quite lovely through here. On my left hand side there's a lovely spot for 2 or 3 boats to moor up. And the sun is just behind me, so it's a good position to be. Just need to watch what I'm doing. Hello. Lovely day for cruising, isn't it? Yeah. I hope you've enjoyed this midweek video. It's just a quick catch up to let you know what I'm doing. Believe it or not, there's another boat coming now. Myself in slightly wrong position. There you go. Hello. Oh, what's that? Okay, thanks very much. I was just being told there's a small boat behind him, so but he hasn't seen it for a while. Anyway, I was just trying to say that I was just trying to do a midweek catch up for you, let you know what I'm doing, what's coming up and so forth. So I hope you have enjoyed watching. Hope you're all keeping safe and well, looking after your family, friends and relatives. If you haven't yet done so, please do think about subscribing and click the little bell to receive notifications of future videos. Meanwhile, I thank you once again. Take the utmost care. Bye for now.